Met Nicolle, at just over 6 foot and weighing around 80 kilos, doesn't look like a man who could drive a golf ball more than 400 yards on a regular basis. However, the 27-year-old from Jersey is the European long drive golf champion, and hopes to be at the forefront of a revolution in the sport. A lot of people are shocked, he says. Because of my size they expect me to hit it like anyone else, but when I hit it 400 yards then they are shocked. It's good fun and a good challenge. I'm always trying to hit the fairways. The misconception about long drive is that you can just hit it anywhere. Scroll down for video. Nicolle, who now lives in London and works at the American golf retail shop near Monument, turned pro 4 years ago in the regular sport, before moving into long drive. Long drive styles itself as the 2020 of golf, with its simplicity to understand, shortened running time, and attempts to market itself to a very different crowd who turn up at Augusta National every year. On the European Tour, 32 players take part in 8 calendar events across the continent. Each player hits 6 balls from the tee as far as they can, with a shot clock of 2 minutes, 45 seconds to strike them all. The best 16 go through, then it's down to 8 before it goes into match play. Quarterfinals, semifinals, winner. Simple as that. It was certainly simple for Nicolle, who after taking up the sport in mid-2016, less than 2 years later is the European champion, having finished at least third in every 2017 event. He said, "I just turned up with a normal driver, came third and built from there. I did 10 events last year, it was my first full season and it went really well. I'm 6 foot and about 80 kilos, there's guys who compete who are 110 kilos plus. It's my technique, being able to control club face and strike quite well. I know when I miss-hit a shot how to adjust. I'm pretty consistent. Other guys might be quicker and bigger but can hit it offline easily. It's rotational speed, I'm quite mobile and flexible. There's a lot of big guys who are restricted in their mobility. They can put more mass into the ball but I get the speed. The trick for me is to create a lot of rotation. It's not about power but the torque speed. Getting the right equipment is the right thing as well. Most drivers slice the golf ball, because you're hitting down on it. It needs a switch in technique. The stats are quite something. Nicolle's best effort so far in competition is 421 yards, and he averages around 400, at least 50 yards further than Tiger, Rory, and the rest of the main tour's leading pack. He started his long drive defense in France on April 8, and came second with a drive of 386 yards in the final that was beaten on the last ball, an outcome which clearly still rankles. He averages a 140 miles per hour club swing speed, and generates over 200 miles per hour on the ball. For the PGA Tour, the average for ball speed is 170 miles per hour, he tells me, with just a little hint of pride. Translating these numbers into a sport worth watching is the main challenge. Sky Sports shows the Long Drive World Series on its Golf Channel. Getting to that level is Nicolle's ambition, particularly when it arrives for its British leg in London in June. At the moment, however, he is chasing his dream part-time, in front of smaller crowds for much less reward. First place in a European event sees a prize of £1,800, compared to 5 or 6 figures on offer in the USA. Nicolle is ambitious however, and clearly devoted to the sport. He even sees it being in the Olympics alongside its better-known counterpart, one day. He said, "It is getting bigger, the profile is getting better. In France we had about 100, 150 people, lots of families. It's fast-paced, adrenaline-filled, and easy to understand. Whoever hits it furthest wins. Doesn't get much simpler than that. Golf can be a bit tricky, boring and slow. Here there's house music playing, Red Bull vans are there and there's a DJ. Every shot you hit in normal golf you want it to be quiet. Here it's the opposite. I'm looking to do this for a while, as long as my body can take it. It does pound you up, you need to stay healthy and injuries can be a big thing. You're going out 100%. It's trying to get on the back of regular golf. We want it to be a bit niche and specialist. We went to the KLM Open and did an exhibition, which worked really well. There is talk of putting it in the Olympics, because it's such a simple sport to understand. Most Olympic sports are about who can jump the furthest, or run the furthest, or hit the furthest, so it works well. You just need enough countries. After our chat, Nicolle takes me to the virtual driving range in the shop, to show off his skills. He uses a club with a 48-inch shaft, unusually long, hard and stiff, in order to get most power. It is an incredible sight, a remarkable whoosh then lightning crack as club hits ball, an experience you have to stand well back for, and one you can easily imagine becoming much more widely recognized in months and years to come.